Hey guys, this is me, I say. Be sure to check out my Twitch. It's at twitch.tv/AISEI. I'll be streaming daily every morning between 8 a.m. and 10 p.m. server time. 10 a.m. 8 a.m. and 10 a.m. Server time, in-game time. I got to let you guys know this is a judge build. It's going to be very detailed, so let's get right into it, okay? First thing you want to do, this is the build that I'm running with right now. This is my daily build. If you have lower than 100 skill points, I want you to put 1 in this. You want to start off with 1 in Shining Stars. And you want to focus your Angel Descents. You want to max that out, and you want to max out Angel Descents Plus. You want to put 1 in here to start if you have no points. And you want to go to the page if you're a judge already. And you want to max out this. And you want to match out Judge Trial. You want to max out Angel Descents 2. You want to max out Angel Descents 2 Plus. You want to max out Angelic Sword. And you want to max out Angelic Sword Plus. And then when you max all of those out, if you still have points left, I would say max this out to at least 5 and put 5 in that. That's just what I did. And you want to definitely max out this right here. You want to max out this right here if you can. This is very essential because it saves you energy and makes you hit harder. It makes your angel hit harder. So you want to max this out as soon as possible. You can put this on 5, Eternal Radiance. You can put this on 5 and then max this out first. The Fennec Believer, you want to definitely max that out to 5. And then you can keep that. If you got more points, you can put this to 10 and this to 5, okay? If you have 100 or more, what you want to do is you want to use everything I did here, and we have 100 or more. And then you go to this page, you max out everything here but these two, because you don't need extra health. You're just trying to kill people faster as a judge. You don't need this because I put all my points into this. And you see that I didn't care about this. Like, leveling this up is great. It gives you like way harder hits, but this gives you all harder hits all around. Your entire character hits harder, and your crits are actually higher. Your crits will be higher in damage, and what else will be higher in damage? Basically, your entire heals. Your heals will do bigger heals because you have all of these stats up. The next build, that's the PvP build, by the way. This is my PvP build, just so you guys know, okay? This is the PvP build. So this is like my daily, killing everybody as much as I can. All right, the next build is my hybrid build. This is the build I use when I want to do a whole lot of damage, but I want to also AoE heal. So I put 10 in this. You want to max out Angel Descents right away. That's like what you want to do. You can do this at a level. All you need is like 80 skill points, I think, to master this build. You need like 80 skill points, maybe even 75. You want to max this out first, and then you want to come to the judge page. You want to max out Judge Trial. You want to max out the Angelic Swords. And you want to max out the Angel Descents too. You want to max out both of these because they're important. Like I said, you want to put 5 in this and then 5 in this. All right. So if you have more than enough points, I would say come back and put at least 1 in this. You want to put at least 1 in this because this is CC. This has helped you keep your enemy where they need to be, away from you. And then you want to go into here. I put at least 7 in here. But if you have 107 or you have 100 or more, what I would do is I would max this out, and I would come over here and I would max these out. And then if you had extra points from this heal build, you can either go with health or more damage. You can even go with a character pet cooldown, which I would say even is as good as 2. But I always go with the damage because I'm a judge. I'm trying to kill people. And this is a hybrid build for anything, for either treasure hunt. You can use treasure hunt, play this. You can also play with this class in League. You can play with this class in Titan Island. It's up to you. But it does have you the assets heal that you need to keep your team a little alive while you do a lot of damage. So this is what they're built for. This is more of a damage with a little bit of heal, okay? And I would say that you can also use this in, what's the other game called? Treasure Island. You can also use it in Treasure Island, but it shouldn't take damage in Treasure Island. But I would definitely focus my PvP build that I showed you before this one in Treasure Island. You can also use this for treasure hunts in case somebody need that in your team. I wouldn't say you get a weak team like that, but if you ever need it, if you're low level, you might need it. You definitely run this build. This will get you through win hunts. I believe it's called a win hunt. Yeah, it's called win hunts. All right, so the next build is pure heals. This is the most heals you can do as a judge. And this is mainly for if you don't want to switch into a white sage to help your team, or you already have a white sage on your team and they want a little bit more heals and a little less, DPS. So you would run Angel Ascends. You want to max this out because this literally is the peak of what a judge is. Angel Descends. You want to max out the heals. This is the most max out heals you can actually get. And then you want to come here. You want to max out all of these skills. If you didn't have enough points, you have 80 points, you want to not max this out. You want to max out this first, and then this, and then this, and then this. And then you want to put 5 in this and 5 in that. And then if you have more points, you come back, you get into Judge Trial, which makes it hit harder, you know what I'm saying? And then you max out this later. All right, and if you did all of that, like I said, you come back, you throw 7 into that to make sure you're doing enough damage with your Guardian. And you also heal a whole lot. And you probably judges don't even heal a lot. You might hear some stupid stuff like that. And I'm gonna show you right now. You see, this is the heal build, by the way. You see, it takes me forever. But if you have a white sage on your team, it won't matter how long it takes. And look, this is how much I heal right now. That's 5,000. Trust me, that's more than enough sometimes to keep a white sage would help. And you see I'm maxing it out. As you're gonna see, it's gonna stop at 120. You see, it's gonna stop. And you're like, what is the 120 max out? Let me show you right now. 32K. So 32K while you're doing damage with your judge, and they look cool, trust me. And they glowing up. You see his armor's glowing up. Trust me, it's super cool looking. I love it. Definitely run this build if your team just needs some heals and they don't need a lot of damage. This is what you run, okay? And this is what I call my PvE build because it's mainly for helping people. I would not use it otherwise, okay? So my main build I run with every day, all day is my PvP build because that's all I focus on. So let me show you guys what else I do. As my one, I run Cyclone. Reason why? Because I want to root people to the ground. Cyclone is kind of like a half-breaded Holy Cage. It does the same thing as Holy Cage, but it's a pet. Basically, but it doesn't immobilize them. It just roosts them to the ground. And this is a skill I run a Holy Cage first, and then Ascends, and then I run Ascends Angelic Sword, and then I run Shining Stars as fourth. Because fourth is my last skill I want to do because it's one of my fastest CDs. My fastest cooldowns. For my 2, I want to run, for me, it's the best build I think for judges because it stops my enemies from healing 50% for 8 seconds. I'll show you in a second. And Spirit of Nature, I feel like is better than Sweet Fur because Spirit of Nature, not only does he stop you from getting stunned and frozen, and he'll stop you from, he'll stop you from getting CC'd by another white sage or another judge. And you're like, what do you mean? I'll show you in a second. Actually, let's go. Wait, first let's finish this. Right now, my guild is rank 4. I'm working on 6. I would recommend not putting 2 in there. I only put 2 in there because I was so close to 4. I was like, whatever. So basically, I want to max out this whole page to 15 if I can. But I'm going to focus on getting this to 15 first, which is more important. And then when I get this to 15, I'm probably going to work on attack next. I'm going to leave this probably on 3 when I get that one more book. I'm going to leave this on 3. And I'm basically going to get this to 16, then this to 16, then this to 16, and then this to 16. And then I'm going to come back and probably get this to 5. It's going to be the last one I touch every single time. So I'm going to let you guys know that I put none in the other ones. Because the reason why, this is the most important page to me because it gives you this, which is important for judges, especially if you want to 1-shot, 2-shot people. I think the max crit I do right now is like 79K in 1 hit in crits. Let me show you my, last time I made a build video, I didn't go into depth, but seeing that I love this class so much, I'm going to go into depth with you guys. This is my stats right now. I have 124 health. I have 6100 magic attack, 9,000 physical defense, and 9,200 magic defense. Strength doesn't really do much. It just adds onto your hit, like your precision. Obviously, this magic attack intelligence added to your magic attack, and also apparently magic defense. I didn't know about that. Physique, I love physique. If that's for your health, I love that. I don't like endurance that much, but I do love the physical defense that it gives. So I'll definitely say recommend that. And agility hit is also good, and dodge is also good for a judge. So what do we? My honor right now, as you can see, it's King 3. This is my proof. So I gotta scroll that real quick. And there's my rank. I'm almost King 4. All right, so let's go into the pets. Why I run these pets? Let's go into details. The reason why I run this pet, because it turns into a whirlwind that sweeps the target area for 5 seconds, dealing 255% physical damage to the target within range every 0.5 seconds. Each attack has a 60% chance to root the enemy target to the floor for 1 second. So with this being said, that even if it doesn't root them to the ground, this at this level, at star 9, this wind force, this cyclone actually does up to 300,000 damage in 5 seconds, which is a whole lot. I know it doesn't look like that when you look at the numbers, but he does around 300,000 damage. At 10 star, he'd probably do around 400,000 to 500,000 damage in 5 seconds. Okay, the next one we'll be running. Reason why mutual release evolved to upgrade. I'm not sure why it says that. But release the power of death towards the enemy target, dealing 765% magic damage to inflict shade that lasts 8 seconds. Shade reduces the movement speed and healing of received by the enemy by 50%. So if they're healing themselves or they're getting healed by somebody else, it removes 50% of that, and it slows them down by 50% for 8 seconds. The reason why is that's good, because if you hit them with Anubis and then you go to one of your skills right here, you'll see your Angel Descent slows the enemy by 40% for 2 seconds. So for 2 seconds, your enemy's gonna have 90% no speed, 90% negative speed, which is kind of broken, because then they'll be a sitting duck and you could just melt them down. The next thing I run is, Spirit of Nature. He's probably the best for judge, I say. If you want to be a white sage, Sweet Fur is the best one you run. But if you want to just play it safe, Sweet Fur you should run instead of Spirit of Nature, because Spirit of Nature is not playing it safe. Spirit of Nature is going full PvP. Just so you guys know, this is only good for PvP. If you want to focus on PvP, this is good. If you want to focus on all around balance, you want to balance pet, you want to go Sweet Fur. And you can also change this into a Sweet Fur if you already have them at a certain stage. You go to Advanced Convert and you can convert into a Sweet Fur. You just need a certain amount of copies of Sweet Fur to turn them into that. But until then, recovers the HP of 1080% to pet attack, magic attack, and removes all debuff for the master, increases control resistance for up to maximum of 5 seconds. So basically, he takes all the stuns away from me. He also increased my my resistance to every ability that controls me for 5 seconds. And it doesn't tell you exactly how much he increases your resistance, but to me, it's immaculate. Like, I never get control for 5 seconds after I use him. Like, nothing works. Anything that's control does not work no more. And it's like, it makes me almost immortal because he heals me for a lot. And you're like, how much does he heal for? And right now he's star 10. And you want to know how much he heals for? Let's go up to the church real quick. How much does a Spirit of Nature 10 heal for? And you notice that when I click this button, he's just like Sweet Fur. But Sweet Fur, it takes him 3 seconds to heal you for the amount that he has to heal you. It only takes Spirit of Nature 1 second. And here it is. He's going to look at me. 56,000. And right now I have 120. So he heals me for almost, 54%, maybe 53% of my health. He heals me full. Almost half a bar of my health he heals me for. And trust me, I am going to level him up to max. I want to max him out. So you will see a maxed out one day. You will see me go all the way to, what's that? 10, 11, 12, 13 stars. I'm gonna go all the way to 13. It's actually more than 13, but you get what I'm trying to say. The 13th level, the Pearl Star. We're definitely gonna get there and see how much he heals me for. Probably like 300k. Who knows? But we definitely gonna max this guy out. So this is my PvP build. I think it's unstoppable. I think if you have them all max pearls, it's probably gonna be the most devastating build ever. No one's ever gonna run these dudes either. Like 930, he already does a lot of damage. I think at 930 damage per sec. Also, by the way, you need to remember this and remember this loudly, okay? If you put poison on Anubis, he is so broken. You're like, what do you mean by poison? So if you put this, if you're eating one of them, and it's easy to get, if you put this on Anubis, not only will he takes their heals away for 50%, he's gonna, for another 15% of their health for 2% of their health for 6 seconds, he's gonna melt them with poison. And trust me, this is broken, guys. Let's say if somebody's trying to heal, right? And let's say if their heal is the 56k that my Spirit of Nature heals for. He's gonna heal for what, 23k because of Anubis. And with that 23k he try to heals for, 2% of it's gonna delete every by 15% for 2 seconds. I mean 2% for 6 seconds. So not only are they gonna be slowed and unhealing for 8 seconds, they're gonna have an additional 6 seconds onto that, which is gonna be melting their health away. So they're gonna be dying slowly. So poison on Anubis, I would say get the best one if you can. 3%. Poison on Anubis is the most broken meta I've ever created in my entire life. He's got to be the most deadliest with poison. I would say the next deadly with poison would have to be either a Silver Moon or a Pyro. A Pyro with poison is probably crazy nutty. So right now, you see I have that. I don't need it right now. Right now, I'm trying to work on making this. I'm trying to create another one for this, so I can make Anubis, the edgy king, So that's my build right now for you guys to know. If you need any help whatsoever, make sure you stop by. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube. Trust me, we're going to be back. We're going to be back with new content. And don't worry. If you need build help, let me know. If you want to know anything else, leave a comment below about the build. Other than that, here's my rooms, because I almost forgot. This is the rooms I'm running. You need to run 2 Vizimirs. You need to run 2 Vizimirs as a judge. I would say run 2 Black Dragons. I would say run 2 Aries and 2 Leafias. You don't need Pandas. I only got him for the BR right now. You don't need no defense, no HP. You don't need that, really, to be honest. This one, I just found out, is super good for judges. This one is also super good for judges, because when you're going through like treasure hunts, or you're going through any gear realm, you could just melt. I mean, I literally melt monsters. I do up to like 87, probably like 14,000 more damage in crits due to this card. But obviously you want to remove this for a red. If you get a red, don't matter. This is good enough. I would say don't dismantle this, and don't dismantle this. Just set it to the side in case you want to run an all monster killing build or all boss killing build. Don't never delete these, okay? Keep them to the side. And you trust me, all the way, the most broken card in the game right now is King Arthur, if you haven't heard. The reason why, because the King's All, this is what it does, has a chance to launch lava impact upon taking a crit damage, knocking enemies into the air, dealing up to 450% damage. Actually, you can increase that to 550, which is actually broken. You can probably increase it to more than that. It probably can go up to like maybe 750. So it's kind of broken. And it does in all directions. It's like a plus sign, a giant plus sign when he hits you with it. And it's every time he takes a crit damage, every time the person who's using it take crit damage, it would always do it. I think it's a 40-second cooldown though. So before you guys know, it's actually a 40-second cooldown on it. It says it right there on the bottom in purple, 40-second cooldown. So it's not a crazy spam. Don't worry, it's not that broken, but it is broken. I don't care about True King. You don't need to run him. You can just run somebody that's red. That's going to the gallery actually. So what you want to run is 2 Vizimirs. You want to run 2 of all of these reds. Oh, I didn't know they had these in here. Oh my God. What the? You definitely want to run this guy. You want to run this guy if you can get him. You want to run her as well. She's also good. You don't want to run him. You want to run her. you definitely want to run her. Oh my God, Dracula and Fancy Dracula. You definitely want to run her, okay? The Holy, I've seen this. Do not want to run that. And I've seen this. You want to run this. This is one of the good cards for us as a judge. And this is too. Oh my God, I didn't even see that. Okay. I didn't click on this and since I became level 68. You want to run, there's a few in here. You don't want to run this. You don't really need this. This is defense. You want to run pure attack. You want to run this. You want to run this guy. You want to run this, obviously. It's just the other copy of him. You don't need this. This is defense, like I said. You want to run this. You want to run this. You want to run this. Magic and physical dodge. I don't know what that means, but this sounds good. I would definitely run this. And you want to collect these. You want to collect at least 2 of these, obviously. And you don't want to run this. Don't run this. Trust me, I know what I'm looking for. And trust me, so that's it. And yeah, you should be good. In my workshop, I have nothing right now. Hopefully I'll get another red soon, but other than that, yeah, that's the end of the build, guys. Be sure to check out my Twitch, twitch.tv/AISEI. And you want to click the bell so you can find out when I go live. I'm trying to become a professional streamer. And I'm really part-time right now. I have 5 subs and I'm trying to increase that. But it's, any follow matters. I'm not, I just want to follow and some viewers. You don't have to subscribe. I just want a good time. And you can see what I do in game. And you can also ask me questions. I'll answer every question that pops up in chat. Or a comment. If you want to sub below and subscribe to my YouTube channel, I would appreciate that. You guys have a great day. I made this at literally 2 a.m. This is 2 a.m. right now. And I thought about you guys, and here we are. Have a great night. Peace. See you guys later.